Hey guys, this is Crab Hunter, and welcome to a irregular, out-of-date schedule on channel update. Huzzah! Loads of words and all that. And as you can tell, I'm still getting used to the webcam. So yeah, do forgive if the camera it does this auto-focusing thing, which I'm still not quite sure how to change with this other stuff. So apologies for that. But still, it's a lovely, glorious, sunny day outside. So naturally, I'm recording. Anyway, so. In today's channel update, we're going to be talking about a couple things. First of all, we're going to go on to something that will affect next week. Two things that will affect next week, actually. And the third is going to be something which we're working on at the moment. So, first of all, what's going on next week? Well, if you haven't heard already, or you have heard and you're just about to say, for God's sake, say what it is, Armored Warfare is coming out for early access next Wednesday, or May the 27th. Huzzah! So excited. Yes, very much excited to play it, because in my previous update, you'll no doubt know, I've purchased one of the Founders Pack to, in order to play it. So if you... It is optional to go for it. It's not like a you must if you're going to get into it. You can sign up as well for the closed beta or early access point if you want to. But if you want to guarantee yourself in, then you can just go the way of World of Warships has and gone for a package of some sort. And now I've actually upped the ante since my last informant, and since when I recently got paid, I basically said, right, first thing I'm doing, buying the best package. So I've basically purchased the most expensive, but in my eyes, it's very much worth it. I've now got the Lord of War package, which, if you've read up, basically, if you haven't read up, it basically gives you multiple premium vehicles, the most free premium time you have, as well as like a few other bonuses. Generally speaking, I got it for the vehicles, and also because I prefer the title Lord of War. Because there's like 3 packages you can choose from. The Soldier of Fortune, I think Mercenary Mechanized Company, or some sort of the name, it sounds really stupid financially of me, but I basically chose the last one because it had a better name, mainly. So anyway, going back into the subject at hand, Armored Warfare, basically because it's going to be going out next week, naturally, I'm going to be playing that a lot. But the awesome thing about it is the fact that the NDA, the non-disclosure agreement, is going to be lifted when it goes out, which means I'll be able to record, share with you guys, and to give you a gameplay preview. Now, I know a fair amount of other YouTubers have already done this, but universally, it'll be awesome because I really want to show how much I love this game, because I do. I've never played it. I've never even I've seen limited gameplay footage of it, but I really, really love it. I mean, hell, I spent 50 euros or maybe even 60 euros on the game already, and I've never even played it. Sounds a bit ludicrous, I know, but the concept alone of this game is really quite awesome. I mean, one of the things that draws me to it is not the fact that it's just a modern day World of Tanks style game, it's the fact that it gives you multiple avenues to grind up. And World of Warships have kind of done this, but not so much. Is that you can, if you're having about a shit day, for example, one of the coolest features about this is that fact that if you don't fancy playing with other players, you can just bugger off and not have to fight them, but actually to work with them. Now, personally, for me, I prefer working with people than not. Like, I know it sounds a bit stupid that most of my channel is all about the PvP when, or against something. Where I prefer to go up against computer AI and help work with people. Christ, when I was younger doing Arma 2, I loved it because it was like, instead of having to, I still do love working with people in Arma games, where, there's an objective being held by a foe, but instead of thinking, great, there's some douchebag camping out there with, using really frustrating means of doing it, or cheating the system or whatever to try. Instead, the hardest thing is actually, no, these guys are really all working together. This is the thing. It's like, I like working with people. So to be able to have a game in which you can play modern tanks, which means I can learn about them, which is another bonus, and to be able to play and work with someone rather than against them is great, because it means that I can go up the tech tree if I want to, or I can upgrade my crew and not think, for fuck's sake, I've had 6 games in a row where our team have either been mentally retarded, or I've had a team killer, or I've had some kind of universal argument between 2 guys who really are patriotic, because you get those. Like, an entire game is not about fighting and fighting for the objective. It's some bastard Polak or some bastard Ukrainian or some bastard Russian has said something before the game starts which triggers a flame war. it makes the game dull and boring because you're like trying to focus and then all of a sudden some racist slur is being like typed up on that sort of thing. It gets frustrating after a while. But anyway, going back to the main point at hand. The reason for this, me talking about it, is because obviously I'm going to be uploading the video regardless of what day after it comes out. Now, the way that they're working around the actual servers is that unfortunately it doesn't work like World of Warships did, where as soon as the server goes up, it's up for a long time, like still up now. The early access for Armored Warfare seems to be only at set times throughout the week. So on this regard, looking at the thing, it says that on the EU server during the weekdays, it'll start up at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. CEST or Central European Time, which for me basically is an hour ahead. So 7 in the evening to about 10 in the evening, which is, you know, okay. I can definitely play that. But when it comes to making videos, it doesn't give me much of a period of time in order to collect good enough footage to go out there. So, while I don't think it's going to affect my uploads too much, I am definitely going to possibly have to say I can't guarantee which day I'm going to upload it. Because on the Thursday, I might have a string of fantastic games which I record, render, and get out, and I'm like, boom, no problem. Or there'll be a case where on the Thursday or the Wednesday I've had shit game after shit game because I really suck, or because of the matchmaking, or because of whatever, and I'm like, oh, Friday then, sort of deal. But it will be uploaded, I will guarantee you that. I will do what I can to upload as much as I can for that. Now, going on to the second bit of news that will affect next week, which is streaming. Yes, I've been taking a while to debate on this because I did enjoy doing the stream last time, and it has been some time since I've done streams. But I've been debating on whether or not to go for it again. I loved it. I found it really awesome, but I was not sure because it's like, you know, what would happen with plans and events and everything sort of going on. Like, my life isn't the most crazy at the moment, but still, it's like I'm always aware of the fact that the moment you set a plan to do something here, that's when everyone will be like, "Yo, let's go out on that day that you had planned," and I'm like, "I've already said it, and no, you're going to." Okay, that's. You know, yeah, generally speaking, I've thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it. So, the point is, next Saturday, which should be the 30th, if I'm not mistaken, yes, the 30th of May, I shall be doing a 3-hour stream. Yes, 3. And in doing so, what will happen is I will be doing only Armored Warfare because, hell, with the NDA up, we can stream, which means then we can have a lovely, glorious time playing with whoever decides to join us, or allying ourselves with whoever would like to join us, and being able to play this really awesome game. Or it could just be me on my own. Doesn't really matter. But, you know, either way, whatever happens, happens, and it will be glorious, and I think it will be very much fun. So, yeah, this will be going from about... Well, I think, weirdly enough, my plan is to go from 6 p.m. my time, which actually is when the server on weekends starts, to about 9 p.m. my time. So 3 hours. That's a fairly decently long stream. So constantly doing Armored Warfare for 3 hours. It's long enough for a single game. But yeah, so that's my general-ish plan. Now, as you can tell, I'm not still ironing out the tweaks for streaming, but that's what I've got planned for next Saturday. So for next Saturday, 6 p.m. I'm going to be doing it. And don't forget, I will probably be doing a little video to say, don't forget, I'm going to be doing a stream. And then eventually, on the day, I'll be like, don't forget, I'm going to be doing a stream now, sort of thing. And then eventually, you'll be able to go to my Twitch account, which will be linked in the description of that said video. And then you'll be able to check me out during my stream, which is awesome. I think you need to have an account on Twitch to comment during the stream, but I think you can just watch it if you want to. Either way, I don't think you need to have an account to watch the stream, but still. So anyway, that's going to be it for that bit of news. Now, on to the last bit of news, which isn't as important as Armored Warfare, but I still would like to talk about it, which is Random Game Thursdays. Now, I'm really enjoying doing Random Game Thursdays. Admittedly, when I started it out, my original intention was to make a single video only of a game that I played. And I was originally going to do this with my with one of my games, Stronghold, the original Stronghold game, because at the moment we're doing the Stronghold 2, Not All About War, and ironically it is somewhat about war. And don't worry, to get to the point on that one, we're going to be doing it for about a couple more episodes. On the 5th episode, I made a thing. On the 5th episode of every potential mini-series, we'll end it. And depending on how things go, we'll sort of try and make it so it's different sort of stuff. Because really, the main intention about this is not only just to, you know, take a small break from the usual content that I do, but it gives me the freedom to expand on what I enjoy. And if something I really start to enjoy comes up, either via some other form, it may be that a video game that I have not really played before, or a game that, you know, I have played previously when I was younger, but then I've fallen in love with again, then I would make more episodes potentially to do a new thing to add to the channel, sort of deal, which is nice. So that was my, you know, that's the original reason for it. And plus also it means I can sort of show the other side of my video gaming, because it's not all about World of Tanks for me. It's not all about what it used to be, you know, it was not all about when I used to play, you know, War Thunder and all that. So, you know, there are definite things that have changed, and you know, it's nice to sort of get something, you know, I like variety in things. It's to have the same thing is great, and to be known for one thing is great, and I, you know, thoroughly enjoy watching things, for example, like World of Tanks, sorry, I misspelled there. You know, World of Tanks, watching other YouTubers do it and all that, and you know, it is a lot of fun, but it's also nice to sort of do something different, to watch something not that I normally would watch. So anyhow, going on to a long one, we've been going for about 11 minutes now. Shit. So yeah, that was generally my latest bits of news. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this admittedly out of date, well, out of usual schedule and somewhat long video. But still, thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of style of me updating you on via webcam, then let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, to reiterate what I'm going on with, Armored Warfare video is going to be coming up next week, when the game finally goes into early access, and we'll be doing a stream from about 6 PM GMT, or 1800 hours, to 2100 hours, or 9 PM GMT. So that's the British Standard Time, which is an hour back from European time. So that'll be my period of, yeah, that's when I'm playing that game. So for like 3 hours, just doing nothing but Armored Warfare. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Crap Hunter signing out. I'll catch you next time.